As a professional driver, you encounter challenges created by other road users every time you get behind the wheel. One of the worst challenges is a traffic crash. When it comes to traffic accidents, the ATA states that cars are at fault in the majority of truck versus car crashes. Because of the potential for injury when a car tangles with a heavy truck, there's been a new focus on educating the drivers of passenger vehicles so they can better understand how to safely share the road with large commercial motor vehicles. And while these programs are critical to the safety and well-being of everyone on the road, it's also necessary to train commercial vehicle drivers how to safely share the road with passenger vehicles. As a professional driver, safety on the road begins with you. It's important that you respect all drivers and all vehicles so you can do your part to make the roadways safe for everyone. Safely sharing the road begins even before you drive your truck.
One important thing we can do is take care of ourselves. Make sure to get plenty of rest before getting behind the wheel and never drive fatigued. If you feel yourself getting drowsy, find a safe haven, stop for a break, and communicate the delay to your fleet manager. Try to eat a healthy, well-balanced meal before driving. Driving long distances for long periods of time can be tiring, but having a well-balanced diet and adequate sleep can help combat this. Another important thing we can do before driving is to ensure our equipment is properly maintained. Safety doesn't just begin with us, it also begins with safe equipment. Routinely perform pre- and post-trip inspections on your truck and trailer. Take the time every time to thoroughly inspect each and every component. Pay special attention to the basics: oil, water, lights, tires, and brakes. And make sure to report any issues to your fleet manager and road breakdown. Never operate the equipment if something is damaged or if it's not in compliance. Finally, plan ahead. Before getting on the road, we should know where we're going. Use your Motor Carriers Road Atlas to plan your trip. Know where you're going to stop for your break or where you plan to have dinner. Always know when your exit is coming up so you can avoid having to make unexpected moves which can startle or confuse other road users. And always check the forecast. You can prevent many close calls or collisions by staying off the road when it's not safe to drive.
As you drive, maintain your focus on safely sharing the road with other motorists by following these tips.
Always drive defensively, so if another driver makes a careless or dangerous move, you have enough time to avoid the hazard. Keep your distance, maintain a safe speed, stay alert, and avoid aggressive drivers. Always leave enough space between you and the vehicle in front of you. Many motorists don't realize what it actually takes to stop a truck as big as ours, so they can cut in front of us too closely. Anticipate this happening, and when it does, slow down and increase your following distance. Don't make the mistake of reducing your following distance in an effort to keep other vehicles out of the protected space in front of the truck. The space in front of the truck is not ours to protect or defend, it's ours to maintain. Slow down in work zones. No matter where we're going, we will encounter work and construction zones. When you encounter these, slow down. Take your time and give yourself plenty of room. Watch out for workers on the side of the road and expect the unexpected. Always be prepared for traffic to stop suddenly in work zones. Beware of vehicles hanging out in your no zones. This is a very common mistake made by passenger car drivers. As the professionals out there, it's up to us to be aware of these vehicles. Constantly scan the traffic scene around your truck and watch for vehicles entering your no zones. If they don't come into view again, reduce your speed. Help them to stay out of your no zones. Communicate your actions to other road users. Just because we're the bigger vehicle on the road doesn't mean that everyone can always see us and knows what we're going to do. Make sure to signal well in advance of any turns or lane changes. Make eye contact with pedestrians, cyclists, or other drivers, and use the horn if you need to get someone's attention. Never drive distracted. Before you go anywhere, adjust the mirrors, get directions, eat a healthy meal, and turn off or silence your cell phone. It's critical to stay focused on driving at all times when you're behind the wheel. Finally, wear your seatbelt. Wearing a seatbelt is still the single most effective thing all drivers can do to save lives and to reduce injuries on the road. Not only will it save your life if you're involved in an accident, it also saves the lives of other motorists because it helps you keep better control of the truck while you're driving.
Safely sharing the road doesn't end when the trip is complete.
Continuously work to improve highway safety. Call 911 to report any crashes, unsafe drivers, unsafe road conditions, or any other situations that can lead to a crash. Join a Highway Watch program, or further educate yourself by enrolling in new e-trainer courses here at Warner. This will help keep you safe on the road and will also help change public perception of truck drivers and the trucking industry as a whole.
As a professional on the road, safety begins with you. As you drive, do your part to keep the road safe by keeping your eyes open, thinking ahead, and driving safely. With everyone's help, we can all share the road safely.